Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. And we're here to talk about some news from CinemaCon. And this one is pretty much Sony regarding some of its superhero slate. You know, Sony, I'm excited for the Spider-verse. I think that's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I'm disappointed it got pushed back, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But we gotta talk about this shit. El Muerto. Apparently, comic book villain, Spider-Man villain, appeared in like 2 issues. Two comic book issues. And Sony decides to greenlight a movie for this man. And they're casting Bad Bunny for the role. I thought... Oh man, you know, I thought the niggas that were previously in charge of Warner Brothers made bad decisions, but damn, these niggas at Sony, they made some bad.
Warner Brothers still worse though.
Warner Brothers still bad when you look at the general scope, but damn, Sony, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this. This is crazy. Oh man,
it's your fault. It's my fault.
How's it my fault?
I'll explain. It's your fault. It's my fault. It's y'all fault. I'm talking to y'all watching this video. It's y'all fault too. It's all our fault. We support these Sony movies. We support this Venom. We support this Morbius. We support this Kraven the Hunter that's coming out. We're supporting all this Sony stuff. The only thing I understand we support was Spider-Man. We've been supporting these fools for a minute now. So they realize. Hold on, let me finish. They realize, oh, they'll go see if we put it out there. So they're just putting stuff out there. They don't really. I don't feel like Sony really cares about what they're doing with their universe. They're just throwing stuff out there, see what sticks. Like Warner Bros. Kind of does. Let's throw it out there, see if it makes some money, and let's keep it moving.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say fuck you for that because it's not my fault for this.
It's all of our fault.
No,
we all put money.
I didn't put no fucking money.
You went and saw Venom.
I didn't see Morbius.
You saw Venom,
huh?
You saw Venom. You saw both Venom.
Yes,
movies, right?
And after that, I don't plan on seeing any more, nigga.
You still gave them money. You still showed an interest in their film. You even said after Venom 1, you still said you were like, it's actually Venom was actually really good. I actually liked Venom.
It was good.
Okay,
it was a good movie.
So my point is, when we all said that Venom 1 was good, and we all supported this Sony verse. We all supported this. When Sony first announced Venom, and we knew they were doing the whole Sony verse, people were all with the Kraven the Hunter stuff. Hold on, let me finish. People were all for the Kraven the Hunter, the Venom, all this stuff. We were all for this stuff. So this has led to them saying, you know what? Let's just put out stuff. They'll support it.
No.
What you mean, no?
I refuse to believe that shit. No. There's... okay. If you want to put out some damn...
What the fuck you mean?
Hold on. Can I finish? Look, if I put out some fucking Vulture shit, some damn, let's see, Chameleon, some shit like that, you giving me a fucking somebody that we don't know, nobody even knows. This nigga had 2 issues. Bruh, 2 issues? Hold on. Let me finish. The problem I have with Sony villain movies in general is because every single villain movie that comes out, they always gotta make the villain the hero. I hate it. It's a bad, like that's one of the questionable decisions I have when it comes to Sony making these damn movies. When it comes to, let's say, Sony making a movie about Venom, what I expect from a Venom Sony movie is from the villain Venom from Spider-Man, but just expanding more on that.
You can't expand on that without a hero.
Not making Venom the Spider-Man in the movie.
You have no choice but to do. First off, you have no choice but to do that because you have no hero.
Then who's
your protagonist in those films? Then, if you make Venom, just carry him on. You have no protagonist to carry the film.
Jonathan, who was the protagonist in Joker?
He's the protagonist in a way. We feel sorry for him, which is why it leads to him. We don't care at the end.
At the end of the day, is he really a protagonist? No.
At first he is. It's with them out. Here's the protagonist. His mom with his dad abusing him, with him getting beat up on the train, with him getting shit on by everybody, him having a mental health issues.
But that's still not a protagonist.
He is the protagonist at first. You feel sorry for that man through half the movie.
Yes, that's a villain. That's a villain that has a good
when does he officially become the villain? By the end of the movie when he kills Robert De Niro.
At the end of the day, when you watch Black Panther, is Killmonger the protagonist of the movie? No.
Listen. Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's character Arthur, you don't think he's a villain until he kills that dude on that live television show. That's when you realize this motherfucker's on some other shit. Before then, everything he does is justified where you're like, okay, I understand why he did everything he did. When he killed that big dude screwed him over. Or you go back before that, he was literally getting beat up on trains.
Okay, well, either way, at the end,
not claimed.
Either way, at the end, he was viewed as an antagonist. At the end of Venom, he was never viewed as an antagonist
because you couldn't make the movie with him. How do you have a movie with him being an antagonist the whole time?
Huh?
How do you have a movie with Venom being the antagonist? It's not like Joker.
You could make a movie.
No, you can't. Joker has no. First off, Joker has no backstory. First off, second off, Joker. The character has a lot of issues. Also, other issues. They made him very much a victim throughout the whole movie until the last 10 minutes, where he finally becomes the Joker we all know. Venom. How do you carry a movie and make him a protagonist all the time and turn him an antagonist? It doesn't work. That's why you had to use guys like the other guy in the villain in the movie. They had to use characters like that to make him.
Okay, well nobody wants to see the villain as.
These characters should have movies. That's what it comes down to. These characters should have movies in the first place.
Well, if they're gonna have movies, then make them the fucking.
They shouldn't have movies.
This is just stupid. And casting Bad Bunny, that's even.
I don't think it's wrong casting Bad Bunny.
That's just even worse.
But back to us. Hold on, let me go right here. Because we went off track with the damn when you talk about the damn Venom movie. I understand. I look. This is a problem because we all supported this shit, right? Mm-hmm. And they looked at monkey see, monkey do. They looked at what Warner Brothers did with Peacemaker, who a character that nobody knows, nobody knew about like that. Said, "Hey, people like this. They watched the whole show about this man. Let's do the same thing, Tyler. Let's do the same. Let's take these low key characters that people love because Suicide Squad literally is a bunch of low key characters nobody knows besides Harley Quinn, and they turn those characters to people that people liked." So my thing is like
the difference between let me stop you there. The difference between Peacemaker and El Muerto. Peacemaker had many issues and many.
Who knows that character?
But he's been in many comics. That's the difference. He's been in many comics, whether regarding the heroes, whether it's regarding villains, whether it's the Suicide Squad. This is a guy who only appeared in 2 issues of Spider-Man.
Okay, but my point is, if the characters, if they say we make the character cool, they make the character cool. Nobody knew. You could say Peacemaker was in a whole bunch of issues. How many people really knew about Peacemaker? Let's be honest. Let's be here. How many people that are going to watch these movies knew about Peacemaker? Nobody really. So my point is, they're basically saying we're taking a character that nobody knows of, who has some kind of cool story maybe in these 2 issues. Put Bad Bunny in the role because people love Bad Bunny, one of the most popular artists in the world. Let's see what we can do. I get what they're trying to do. I don't think it's right. I think the shit's stupid, and we support this shit, which is why they let them to make decisions like this. But I get the reason why, because they look at other companies that are making these characters that nobody knows of, and they're making money.
You could have... look, Sony, y'all niggas could have made a damn Spider-Man 2099 movie.
No, they can't.
Y'all could have made a Spider-Gwen movie.
No, they can't.
Y'all could have made any of those options.
No, they can't.
Yes, they could have.
They've shown you they can't make good film.
Animated, dumbass.
They don't want to do just animated everything. They already have Spider-Man 29 coming.
That's the thing. Hold on. Listen, that is the thing, though. Your most successful venue from Sony when it comes to superheroes has been animated. So stick to what you know.
First off, that's just expensive as fuck to do animated all the time. That shit gets expensive. Second off, they already have Spider-Man 29 coming in this new Spider-Man movie. No, doing animation like that is way more expensive than doing live action movies. Mm-hmm. You know how much work it takes to make the art? You have to create that shit. You have to draw that shit out. That's all art. That shit has to be created for. You know how much time it takes to fucking do animations?
Well, I bet you have more time if you strapped all that.
No, what I'm saying though is, bro, at the end of the day, Sony's looking at it like, damn, we want to do this live action content. And that's because you can say Warner Bros. Should do damn. That's like Warner Bros. Saying Warner Bros. Should do DC animated movies all the time.
Oh, fuck no.
Hold on. Animation is their best superhero movies, right?
But they make some pretty good live action.
Let's answer the question. What has been more successful to them? And their animated movies or their live action movies?
Animated, but they still make good live action, nigga.
So it's Sony with Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans.
That's live action. That was years ago. We didn't know. Don't.
Bro, you get one Warner Bros. Movie every fucking 10 years, probably every 5-6 years. You have Man of Steel, which you love, 2013. Okay. The Batman movies, which Christian Bale shit, cool, and you get the fucking new Batman. What else you got in between that shit?
The Suicide Squad.
That movie's cool for when it came on demand. It's cool, but let's be honest, that shit wasn't a movie for box office.
It was good.
Would have been good in box office. Would have made money.
Yes.
It made money because it was free on HBO Max.
Would have made money.
My point what I'm trying to say is that just because you're good at something don't mean people want to say that. Sony's saying we want to make live action superhero films, which is why they're at the point where they're saying, you know what? Let's make this film. Let's do this. I don't think it's right. I think it's stupid to do it because it's just all stupid. But the fact that they're doing it, I'm like, hey, I get why. That's all I'm saying.
You shouldn't get why, but it's
you get why?
No, this is dumb. This is stupid.
I'm not saying that's stupid. I'm saying that you get why they're doing it. They're looking at what everybody else is doing.
I don't get why they're doing it. This is something that they were in the meeting. they had the blindfold on, throwing darts at a wall, and then whatever stuck.
Bro, Bad Bunny's gonna make them. He has a fan base.
Sure, he's gonna make the money.
He's had that McDonald's thing. Last year, he had that McDonald's thing. His old menu item.
Hey, we'll see truly how much money he makes.
He's one of the biggest artists in the world.
And didn't you say Jared Leto was one of the biggest actors in the world?
No, I did not say that. I didn't. No, I said Jared Leto's a good. Shut the hell up. I said Jared Leto's a good actor. I never said he was the best actor, one of the greatest actors in the world. I say he's a great actor. I didn't say the greatest actor in the world.
Okay, but you know what I mean.
I say he's a great actor.
Yeah, you say he's a great actor.
He is. He takes some of the roles he does is bad. The Apple TV show he's doing right now is supposed to be really good.
So why didn't Morbius perform like he should have?
Because the story and writing was horrible.
Okay, all right.
Bad Bunny. What I'm saying, I'm not saying the movie's gonna be good. What I'm saying though,
and Morbius as well is more known than this nigga.
Cool. But I'm saying that they also didn't know what the fuck they want to do. They were set to more of a vampire story. It'd been fine. What I'm saying also is this Bad Bunny. Either you want to say more,
so hold on. What you're telling me is that Morbius should have stuck to a vampire story, meaning they should have went with the villain story, making him in.
I never disagree with that shit. I've always said Sony is fucked up with making these villain movies. I never said that against that.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure we're on the same page.
Yes, I've been said that. All I'm saying though is with this movie they're making right here, they're taking Bad Bunny. I'm saying because you say why? Oh, you can't say Bad Bunny. That's stupid as hell too. Bad Bunny's gonna bring people in the audience because Bad Bunny, he's a worldwide superstar when it comes to music. He's gonna bring an audience. That's why I'm saying they casted Bad Bunny. I'm not saying none of this shit is right. I'm not saying what they're doing.
Well, it is.
You and me, I'm not saying what the fuck they're doing. I think it's stupid too. I've been saying Sony been fucked up. They don't know what they want. Sony has no direction. That's what it is. They have no direction. They don't have their spot. They don't have. Even if they had Tom Holland Spider-Man, they'd still be screwed. And then you talk about making Spider-Man 2099. Sorry, Gwen. If they move anything that they touch for real, struggle. Spider-Man, the Miles Morales animated, that was a hit that we didn't know it was gonna be a hit like it was.
If they made those animated, I would be fine with seeing some animated movies. And if you really wanted to go out there, you could have made the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man 3. I would have rather.
No, you couldn't.
Hold on. I would have rather saw that than whatever this El Muerto shit is.
I agree, but what I'm saying, that Spider-Man movie got ripped the fuck up. Let's be honest. They can't make good films. It doesn't come down to what the fuck you're making. If you can't make good quality films, you can't make good quality films.
But yeah. Hey, we gonna end it on a good note. We gonna talk about this, Across the Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Beyond the Spider-Verse is the name of the third movie coming out in 2024. The one coming out next year is Across the Spider-Verse 2023. Basically, what I'm hearing from that, they're gonna have like over 200 some different Spider-Man characters or different characters in the Spider-Man universe. Which I've said this many times. I said this all the time when we talked about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What if they venture into some of the old TV shows? And I hope I get to see Christopher Lee Barnes come back and voice Spider-Man, because that was probably one of my favorite Spider-Man animated series. Spider-Man.
Nah, that'd be cool. I hope they kind of stick with do their own thing though. I kind of like what they're doing right now because they're doing their own thing for the most part. They don't really. They're sticking with the Miles Morales, I think one of the unique things about the Spider-Man animated movie is that it's very unique. It's its own thing. It doesn't feel like any other Spider-Man we've seen. It feels like it has its own swag, its own cultural touch. You know what I mean? It feels different. So I hope they stick with that and keep on expanding on that. I don't mind them going back and touching on other things also, like what you said.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they even crossed into some of the video games, like Insomniac, because we saw the Insomniac Spider-Man suit in one of the Into the Spider-Verse movie. So, it's just, I think this movie is really going to touch up on pretty much all things Spider-Man media over the past, 20, 30 years, 40 years. So I'm excited to see it. And the title, Beyond the Spider-Verse, it kind of makes me curious because I'm low-key thinking, oh shit, well, Beyond the Spider-Verse, what if it translates to live action? Who knows?
No. No, calm down, my guy.
Well, no, I'm just saying, what if? It's a what if.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that. I'll say that. That saved the panel, CinemaCon panel for me when it comes to Sony and damn its superhero projects.
Sony, bro.
But that El Muerto shit, man. I don't know what the fuck they came in there, but it is what it is.
Low-key, I know we be dogging Disney for taking Star Wars, but imagine if Sony had Star Wars.
Oh, they fucked that shit up.
That's all I'm saying. Low-key, sometimes maybe think, low-key, maybe it's better off with Disney.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, we'll be sure. I know there's some DC news coming from CinemaCon as well. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this little debate, discussion, argument, whatever you want to call it, about Sony's panel at CinemaCon. And let us know your thoughts down below on the matter. You know, whether it's El Muerto, the Spider-Man movies, you know, the animated Spider-Man movies. Let us know. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay.
Drink your water, folks.
Deuces.